How good does it get, SK?
Why not us, Charlie?
Today, live from the Pinecrest Inn, it's the Smylie Show. So long, everybody.
This is the Smylie Show.
All right, welcome to the show, everybody. We got a special guest in Haotong Li joining us today. Haotong, great to have you. And apparently, it is the eve of the Chinese New Year. Is that correct?
Yeah. Right on time.
Oh, so what? All right, so explain how the Chinese New Year works. Is there like a special thing you eat the night before? Like, what's like the cultural ceremony going on here tonight?
Yeah, we normally it's a day hang out with all the families and sometimes like in distance and they will fly to certain place and we all hang out together. It's that kind of day, same as you guys like Christmas Eve.
Gotcha. All right, and
Yeah.
you are in LA right now, Haotong?
Yeah.
All right, so are you in LA? Are you in Riv this coming week?
No, unfortunately.
Okay, so is LA home base for you right now? Is that
Not
where you
really.
play?
It's all because my sister lives here, so I just like come and go. But once I settle down, I'm probably gonna move to Dallas.
Move to Dallas? Okay, so
Yeah.
who of your friends are in Dallas?
Well, I met Scotty.
Scotty.
Yeah,
Your
yeah. I met
best friend
Tom
now.
Kim and Siwoo, which is like back old days when we both play on web.com.
That's right.
So yeah, there's a bunch of friends over there, so should be good.
Okay, so for those of you that are just now getting to know Haotong, I've known Haotong for many years now. Haotong and I played on it was the web.com tour at the time, and Haotong, you may have been like 15 years old at the time. How old are you right now?
I was like 31. Back then was 19 or 18 something.
You were super young, and I
Yeah.
remember vividly just that you were like super young. You always had like on planes and stuff. You had like I don't know if it was like a Game Boy. What the heck is that thing?
I was like pretty much a game guy to grow up. Like every day, every single day, I need to play something.
Well, all right. What were you playing on? Was it a Game Boy? Is that what it was?
I think so. I couldn't even remember. That was like, man, that was like 11 years ago, basically.
Yeah, I know. It feels like that long ago to me too.
Yeah.
But man, I mean, you're obviously one of the most famous golfers in China. Does it feel that way for you when you go back home? Do people?
I think so. I do quite enjoy that title though.
So when you go home, like, and you get into the airport, are people like, "There's Haotong Li"? Like, are they?
Well, if they play golf, yes, they definitely recognize me. Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
growing up, Haotong, like golf in China, like there's not a ton of history of just all of these great Chinese golfers. Tell me where you first like became to love the game. Like, where did you start? What was the first thing you saw where you're like, I want to be a professional golfer?
That was one day because my father used to like to play games with his buddy, and one day his buddy tried to bought his son into play, into this game, and then his son needs partner. That's how I get into this game. And once I got to the golf course, I was like, wow, this is such a nice facility, and people treat me like a boss. Like why yeah, why you don't take me like this place every weekend? So since that day I just kind of played every weekend with my dad. Yeah.
And you got, I assume, just like everybody, you got obsessed with golf. And
Yeah.
I've known you over the years, Haotong. Like, you are tough on yourself. Like, you are competitive. Like, you definitely, if you hit a bad shot, you let yourself know about, like, Haotong, why am I hitting it here? I remember it from the Open Championship watching it this year. So have you always been that way? Have you always been really tough on yourself and like to compete and just win?
Yeah, I think yeah, I used to work super hard on my game, and I used to like I don't accept things well, kind of person like that. But
Yeah.
right now I learned a lot, especially during those dark times. Um, but I still doing that, cause but I think the better I'm doing now, better than before is I can accept things a lot better than before. So a lot calm for the next shot, but I still kind of mad myself during the shot. Yeah.
Well, well, you could be upset with yourself, but also you could be, the happiest person in the world. Like we've gotten to experience this in the first 5 minutes. You might have the most infectious laugh of all time. So for you, how do you try to be on the golf course and try to have as much fun as you possibly can and laugh and enjoy the game and not be so tough on yourself at times?
Well, I think I grew up like that, and I people always say to me like I'm too loud on the course as well. And even yesterday I play in somewhere Riverside, one of a golf course, and I was laughing too loud. And then next to D-Box, which is a 80 years old man, like shouting at me as well, and I was embarrassing too. And then I was like, probably I need to go calm a little bit. Yeah, but I just enjoy this game
What were
too
you
much.
laughing about? What were you laughing about yesterday?
I think we play a game, and one of the guy just missed something like a foot putt, and we just both laughing our mouths out.
All right, Haotong, all right? So we talked about like playing some Game Boys, whatever. What show or what movies do you like to where you can't stop laughing? Like where it's the funniest thing that you've ever seen. Like for you, what shows make you laugh the hardest?
Well, I actually learned a lot of English from Kevin Hart. So I felt like we are the same kind of type person. So I really into him. Like I really knowing him quite well, to be fair.
All right, you're in LA. I mean, does Kevin Hart live in LA? Like, are you looking out for him? Do you think
I don't really know
Li
that.
is?
I don't really know that, but I wish one day I definitely want to meet him because I love that guy.
What are things that Kevin Hart says that you will say?
Well, there's a lot of things. I just literally watch everything since the day I visit America and yeah, just fall in love.
Okay, Kevin Hart. Who else? Like, what else? Like from America, what are other things you like in America? Whether it be movies, or just like food, like even things that we have over here in the States that are just like, yep, that makes Haotong happy.
Well, I think it was couple months just before the Sony start, I went to Jacksonville, and then I was so lazy and don't want to make breakfast, and I think I ordered Chick-fil-A with my dad
Yep.
for breakfast like 4 or 5 days in a row for the breakfast. I think that was actually quite funny.
What do you get? What's your Chick-fil-A order?
I think I ordered definitely the signature sandwich
There
and
you go.
some like very unhealthy, like some of chicken nuggets as well, and a lot of sauces.
All right, so Haotong, I'm going to China. Tell me where I need to go to China. What type of food are you giving me in China? Like, help me out here. Like, be my tour guide. Where you taking me?
I think hot pot will be great. Hot
Hot
pot.
pod?
Hot pot is like a massive pot, and there's so many different kind of flavor soup in there,
Okay.
and you just put like super thin slice fresh beef, like quality ones, and vegetables. You can literally boil anything in there, and then with the sauce, it's just so good.
Oh, where'd you grow up in China?
I actually grew up in Shanghai most of the time
Okay,
since
so
I was like 11.
in Shanghai, is that where the best golf courses are in China? Are they in Shanghai?
Yes, yes. Actually, we do have a bunch, like a lot good golf courses, but I think most of the quality ones is in Shanghai.
Did you grow up going to the WGC event?
Yes,
You did? All right,
I
so
did. I did
what
every year.
what were your memories of going to that event? Did Tiger Woods ever play at it when you were a kid?
Well, I think I was when Tiger went there, I wasn't start playing.
Ah.
So Bill Belichick.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Belichick is dating a woman that is 50 years younger than him.
Yes.
Okay? Jordan Haotong,
Yes.
as you know, okay?
Yes, indeed.
And it's disgusting. And it's sick.
Yeah.
And no joke, where like when Bill Belichick was like 60 years old, she was in nursery school.
The Craig Carton Show. Only on SportsGrid.
But the ABS system is in play. Happen on the head this year to sort of challenge these calls. And, you know, I wonder if it affects your thinking at all in dynamics of betting or anything else.
It does, and immediately my mind goes to probably the opposite ends of the spectrum, where one would be, in one scenario, pitchers are getting out of innings quicker because we're actually seeing pitches that actually should be strikes, and those are going to be called strikes and strikeouts.
You had the over in U.S. Latvia. That literally was, I don't like the term bad beat, but it's a bad beat when you have 2 goals overturned in the first period alone and you outshoot a team like 300-6 and you can't get it over. You can't get it over 6.5 and the game finishes 5-1. And similar situation with Germany and Denmark.
In-game live only on SportsGrid.
Class is in session. Today, let's talk about the teaser. A teaser is a multi-leg bet where you shift the point spread in your favor. You get better numbers, but every selection has to win. It doesn't matter what you bet if you don't have the insights. Tune into SportsGrid and get ahead of the class.
That was like 2006 or something.
Okay, so you weren't even playing yet.
Yeah, I was playing Beijing like 2008, 2007, pick up
Okay.
the game. So I do remember when I think the most memory is
Because like Bubba Watson played really
Bubba
well there
Watson, yeah,
a lot. Like
Bubba
I remember
Watson.
a ton of good shots that he hit at that 18th hole with the
he
water
chipped
down
in the
right.
bunker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What any other memories from like getting autographs from players or like pictures with
I
anybody?
think I got a autograph glove. I got a glove from Ian Poulter during the pro-am.
Okay.
That was
And
actually pretty sick.
have
back
you
then.
ever played that golf course before and where they play the WGC, or is there
Yeah.
okay, so that's a course that you would play often.
Yeah, and actually one of my home courses as well. And I pretty much practiced there and
Okay.
played all the WGC every year there.
Wow, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. So you got to grow up watching the PGA Tour come to your hometown every year once you started playing golf. So, okay, that makes sense how you got addicted to want to be a professional golfer at a pretty early age, right?
Yeah, definitely. I still remember 2015. I was during the web.com season.
Yeah.
I think we both on the web.com that year.
Yeah, that's 2015 was when I was on the-
2015.
Did we
yeah.
ever play together? I don't think we did.
I don't think so. Because I
Yeah.
never find you funny. Anyway,
Come on out, Tom.
I was like one shot behind into the final I think I was second last into the final second last group into the final round.
Yeah.
I think I play with
Do you know
Jordan Spieth.
Oh.
Jordan Spieth and Ross Fisher.
Oh, is this in WGC?
WGC HSBC
Oh, wow.
2015. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Enjoy. That's right when Jordan was
Anyway,
playing
I
so
was
good.
literally, I was like, he was prime at that point. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna play with him. And then as soon as I walk, there's a little turn, not even tunnel, there's a little, because the people is packed over there.
Wow.
So they make a little tunnel to us to go through to the first tee. Like I just remember everyone's from the driving range to first tee about 200 meters. Like there's every people just saying in Chinese that play well Haotong, good luck Haotong, and my mind just blind. And something I think I remember that day I wear rain jacket,
Yeah.
blue rain jacket, and somehow it was too tight and I shot something like 5 over through first 4 holes.
Uh-huh.
I was literally myself so badly. and then I switched to like a blue bab or something. Anyway, back then, and I end up shot even par, and Jordan even gave me a fist pump. He said, "Well done, bro," and something like, "I feel you."
Was that fun playing with Jordan? Who was
That
the
was
other?
so yeah, he was so nice.
He was.
So nice.
Did he
Yeah,
play
the
good
best.
too?
Yeah, he shot 2 under. We end up like finished tied for seventh or something.
Wow. Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
and it only really just a couple years later, Haotong, like 2017, Jordan Spieth is winning the Open Championship at Royal Birkdale. Also, that's the site of one of your best major finishes too. You shot a 63 on Sunday, kind of backdoored to get into a third place finish. I mean, even at that age, 2 years removed from being at Shanghai playing that WGC. I mean, what do you remember about that specific Open Championship at Royal Birkdale, which, by the way, that's where we're heading to this year.
Yeah.
Just what do you remember about that week?
I remember actually funny that on Tuesday 'cause I used to back then I was work with Jamie Goff, my coach, and I was like I think before that week I played really well recently, and then somehow on Tuesday I was like felt really bad and I don't want to even play. I felt like I told him it's my first major, actually it's my second major ever, and I told him I said I want to pull out, I can't play anymore. Like I just don't find my face and stuff like that, just
Yeah.
complain everything.
Everybody feels that.
Yeah, and then just stressed, and then till Saturday I play actually quite all right. Until Sunday I start making some putts, and then everything's just kind of going my way.
Yeah.
And I played with Ernie Els back then that day. He just telling me like keep going and
Yeah,
stuff
he's
like
cheering you
that.
on.
Encourage me as well as just it's a nice day. And actually once I finish I want to pack my whole bag and to the airport for the next event. But the RNA guys told me like, oh, in next 30 minutes maybe the weather will become so bad.
Oh.
And and at that point I was like only two shot or one shot back, two shot I guess. And then it goes, you better wait. You got a good chance to get in a playoff or straight winning that. I was like, what the you talk about? And well, apparently, obviously that
Yeah, 'cause
that
Jordan
bad
did what he
weather
did.
didn't bad weather didn't come in, and they both played really well, and Jordan just did a Jordan thing.
That's
And
right.
I'm like okay. Is it still but I think this year, like last year, the Open Championship was more I felt like more part of that because
Yeah,
I was
right.
in that kind of elite group all the way from Thursday.
That's right, dude. And
Yeah.
man, I got to watch you play this past year at Royal Port Rush. You played so good. But the round that I really recall was on Saturday. I can't remember who you would have been playing. Who'd you pair with on Saturday?
Brian Herman.
Yeah, you played with Brian on Saturday, and you hit it so well. You played that cut. Was really impressed by your play, and you snuck into that final pairing with who other than Scotty Scheffler. So finishing that round Saturday, Haotong, and then next thing you know, you're getting paired with Scotty Scheffler. What is going through your brain? Are you like, how can I win this event, but also like, how can I like not stop watching Scotty play the whole day?
Yeah, I because I never met him before, I probably speak to him like a couple times because I know Teddy quite well.
Yeah.
And I think I just got no expectation to be fair.
All right. This is the one that always gets me every year. We've been doing this for years in fantasy, and we're going to do it again this year, and there's going to be some fantasy provider that's not going to give a good answer. Shohei Ohtani should only count as one player in every league, meaning you can use him as a pitcher when you want, you can use him as a hitter when you want, buy or sell.
I'll sell this. I think he should count as two. I don't mind the only counts as one, by the way. It doesn't bother me. But I say this because, once again, if you're playing a weekly lineup league, you're never starting him as a pitcher. Never. He's always going to be a hitter. Always. All right, Giants have already said they're going to start the season, and David Roberts mentioned he doesn't know for how long, with a 6-man rotation. So you're never going to get 2 start weeks out of him. He's only going to get 1. He's too good a hitter to leave out of your line. You're in a daily lineup league, it's a little different, right? Then you can use him as a pitcher there. So, and I also want to see the strategy, Craig. We know he's going number 1 overall as a hitter, but where does he go as a pitcher? I'm kind of curious to see what round he'd go with, right? He's, once again, once a week, he's not going to get 32 starts. So you're probably looking at 26 starts here. So where does that put him? Round 3, round 4? I like the strategy of it. So I'd like to see him count twice there. That being said, I don't currently play in any leagues where he can go as a hitter and a pitcher. It's always just one player.
Which makes no sense to me whatsoever, that they cannot figure this out to make him just one player. He's the most valuable player in the world because of what he does. So he should be just one player, which you can just toggle in and out. Figure this out software-wise. Come on. There's never been a player like this before. I mean, I'm hosting Newswire. I'm hosting Fantasy Sports Today. Am I 2 guys? No, I'm 1.
Fantasy Sports Today. Friday, starting at 3 p.m. Only on SportsGrid.
I saw Rory just walk from the autograph area, and we had a chat, and I just said to him, I told him, I said, surprised that I didn't myself, and we both just laughing so badly. And I think once we're on the first tee, and Scotty just one of the nicest person I ever met.
Yeah.
And he actually I think if I play any other players won't make me felt that calm in that major final events, final group. Yeah.
And you, if I recall, tell me, did you hit driver off the deck on that first hole too?
Yeah, the mini driver, all 4 days. Yeah.
I tell you what, on Sunday, driver off the deck, final pairing, I probably would have chunked it, or I would have probably hit it out of bounds too.
No. You be fine because I kind of cheat a little bit. I always like hit down, make the little grass tee there.
Yeah. All right, Haotong, have you always hit that cut? Like, has that been your shot? Like a
Yeah,
cut
shot? because I had I think it was after Harding Park, I was leading the first 2 rounds. And then
this is the PGA Championship, Harding?
Yeah, the PGA Championship, and I think I finished something top 20 there. After that, COVID hit. Actually, we're during the COVID, but I was back in China and got nothing to do, and I started watching Bryson did a lot of things, and I started trying to hitting like big bombs, and kind of up my swing, and I started hitting those like big snap hooks with like 185 average ball speed.
Okay, so this had to have been this makes a lot of sense because in fall of 2021 into 2022, I have 18 out of 20 missed cuts, 14 straight in 2021.
Yeah.
Like, are you just like, what in the world happened? Did all your technique just go to crap? Is that what happened? And you just didn't know what shot you had?
I actually felt like at one stage, I couldn't even make the backswing. I couldn't even pull the trigger. Doesn't matter how wide that course is. Actually, Robert McIntyre, I think I played a lot of golf during that time with Robert McIntyre back in Europe, and he always joke about me, like he said, bro, fairways right here is not over there.
So you were hitting it both ways, left and right?
Left and right, block right and left. If I want to commit, it's left.
Okay, so how many golf balls would you hit every week?
Dude, right now these days I only carry like six balls max. Probably six new balls with like couple putting balls. But back the days, I always will carry at least 1.5 dozen balls just in case run
Man.
out balls on the golf course.
Did you ever get close?
But yeah. Well, I at one point I was like pull out my 3-wood, like try to just making sure because 3-wood was actually fine.
Oh,
It's
okay.
driver is the worst one, and iron's
Yeah.
actually fine. But and I think I slowly get through from 2020 because the end of 2021 was like my last year exemption.
Oh,
And I
okay.
felt like, okay, I really need to done something different to keep my car next year. Like 2022 is my last year exemption.
Gotcha.
And I started play really well again until I win the BMW that championship. I was like celebrating
Yeah.
like a nuts.
Well, I mean, when you miss that many cuts, man, I can relate to it. It's
Yeah.
the worst feeling in the world. Nobody's
Yeah.
working harder, but you get zero results. So when I saw all these missed cuts, I'm like, Haotong, like, welcome to the club. You're in
Yeah.
Michael Kim, me, you, we all
Yeah.
got the driver yayas, at one point, and hey, you worked your way through it. That's awesome.
Dude, and also I experienced some worst like people doesn't say hello to you, doesn't be nice to you. Like a lot of people does that. Like you felt like, oh, you actually the world actually not nice as you saw it before.
Wow. So
Yeah.
you're starting to see everybody's true colors through all this too,
Yeah,
Haotong.
yeah, and then I was like, wow, the other side of the world like this. And then after I went there and I took a couple months off, I felt like, okay, I got another 3 years exemption.
Uh-huh.
I finally can have a breath, and I took a couple months off, didn't touch a golf, probably play a few rounds golf.
Yeah.
And then just before I think I got in the Web.com finals as well, 2022.
You had the over in U.S. Latvia. That literally was, I don't like the term bad beat, but it's a bad beat when you have 2 goals overturned in the first period alone and you outshoot a team like 300-6 and you can't get it over. You can't get it over 6.5 and the game finishes 5-1. And similar situation with Germany and Denmark.
In-game live only on SportsGrid.
Class is in session. Today, let's talk about the teaser. A teaser is a multi-leg bet where you shift the point spread in your favor. You get better numbers, but every selection has to win. It doesn't matter what you bet if you don't have the insights. Tune into SportsGrid and get ahead of the class.
Do you have like, oh, well, we don't know, we're going to play an arbitration for our top pitcher in school ball. He gets the $30 million. You go and get Valdez, who's 32 years old, and you pay 3 years, $115. Now you have a legitimate 1-2 punch and still have Flaherty in that lineup as well. If you're looking at a move singularly that I didn't expect to happen here and loved it, Detroit's move to get Framber Valdez, sensational for me.
Pro Baseball Today, only on SportsGrid.
One check, one stroke of a pen, $43 million that you now have to spend in free agency. Ain't it fun?
Yeah, you take the money out of the left pocket, you put it in the right pocket, basically, Donnie. But you also free up the ability to be able to sign other players. Nobody did this better than the Patriots and Tom Brady in his career, right?
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid.
Yeah.
And you did.
Yeah, so I started putting my club more in the middle.
What do you mean? Say it again.
It's like I instead my shaft was like leaning towards left.
Yeah.
So I put it more in the middle.
Oh, okay.
So wicked my grip a little bit
Uh-huh.
and just making sure that ball doesn't go left. So the more I doing that, I felt like okay, this is still got a little bit pull going, but at least it's not a snap hook. So the more I doing that, I felt like why I don't just hit something like pull card and go a little bit like more forgiving.
Yeah.
And that's how I start hitting a lot of pull card like from the off the tee.
Okay, that makes total sense. And you had
Yeah.
mentioned Ernie Els. Like you played with him at Birkdale. He cheered you on, obviously, to that third place finish, which is cool.
Right.
I love playing with Ernie. And you also played for him in the President's Cup when it was at Melbourne. Is that right? In 2019?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I've got a story that I need you to tell because I talked to Justin Thomas and he had said that you guys played each other on Saturday.
That was sucks, man.
This
I
is
hate
on
him.
Saturday.
I hate him.
So this is Justin and Dustin Johnson are playing you and Mark Leishman.
No, I think
Is that right?
no, it was JT play with Ricky.
Oh, it was Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky. Yeah, those two are the worst, man.
Okay, it was the second hole. Is that right?
Yes,
Okay,
that was
so
bad.
I'll set it up. All right, so Haotong hits his drive to the right, and JT's like going through his process. Was it an alternate shot or is it?
No, it was best ball.
Best
The full
ball.
ball, yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So picture this, everyone. So Justin Thomas is probably talking to Jimmy Johnson, his caddy, about the numbers, and he's waiting to figure out what shot he's going to hit. And all he hears is a whack out in the trees over there to the right. And Haotong had played already. And if anybody knows in match play, like you have to play in whoever's furthest away from the hole. So Haotong, what does Justin then say next to you or whoever y'all's team was? What does he say?
Literally that made me play that again.
Okay, where did you hit the first shot? Did you hit it back in play?
Well, I hit a perfect shot, like through the small gap. And I thought, for someone I'm the only guy in the team played twice time. Like, at least, any other guys played 3 times. So, first game for me, and I'm so excited. And I don't know nothing about that rules, Now I learn. Yeah. And I was like, okay, because I like to play quick. I play really golf.
Sure, yeah.
And then once I'm in the trees, yeah, I did. And then they both look at me like, Haotong, I don't think you can play. You can play that one. And I said, what do you mean? JT goes, this is match play. I said, yeah, what do you mean? He goes, yeah, you're gonna play again. I was like, what the are you talking about?
And did a rules official say, yeah, Haotong?
Yeah, and rules official came in and involved that and goes, oh, you got to play again. Guess what? Hit the tree. And they're both laughing so bad at me. I was like, God. And since that day, we become a good friend.
Did it hit the tree and go back behind you?
Anyway, I don't even want to remember that.
Oh my gosh! Were there any other funny moments from that President's Cup team? I mean, it's obviously fun.
I think the after party was really good.
Yeah.
Did JT told you a little bit about that?
I mean, every after party at any Ryder Cup, President's Cup, they all have their stories. That
yeah, apparently, Ernie wasn't that drunk that night, but I was a little bit drunk, but I do dance with him for like about 3 hours.
What kind of dance? Like it was
just up and downs, like some like funky moves, like old man moves,
Man, oh man.
Yeah.
Well, man, I think about this too. So I got to mention this because Will Davidson is obviously a friend of both of ours. So Will was, I brought him to the web.com tour. That's where you would have first met Will, when he was on my bag. And then for years later, he was on your bag. So what was your favorite Will Davidson story when he was your caddy?
Well, there's a lot stories, but the most of the stories I couldn't
Yeah,
tell that in
that's
the
fair.
public though.
That's fair.
But he's such a lovely guy though, and I saw him at
The Golf Channel
at
games.
the Golf Channel game this
That's right.
year.
That's
Yeah.
right. You've had a great start to the season, though, Haotong. Like, I feel like you've played really good golf. Like, you got to be pretty proud of the start you gotten off to, right?
I am. I actually this winter time is my first winter. Didn't really had any kind of break.
Yeah.
So I've been worked super hard for that, and at least I got some reward. Putting's a little cold, but just want to keep that momentum.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right. So, how much fun did you have playing in the Golf Channel games?
I actually was so nervous on the first part of the golf game.
Oh, the driving part, like just right.
Yeah,
from
I
the
didn't,
get-go?
cause I don't know why Rory always want to put me in the first place to play, and I'm like, dude, I'm probably gonna myself, but if you wanted me to do it, I do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And
actually, that
you hit
came
him
out
good.
quite nice. Yeah,
you hit him great. So
yeah, my mind was like totally blind.
all right, so did Rory give you a call and say like, "Hey, I want you to like be on
Yeah.
my team for this"?
Yeah,
Like,
pretty much it's Sean. His manager just called me the other night, was like few months ago before that event. He said, "Oh, do you wanna join us? I think you will be really good for that Golf Channel game, and Rory wants you in his team." I said, "Really? Okay, that's great." Yeah, actually, Rory did invite me to before his house. He just bought Ernie's house. That was 2019 or 18 something. And then he invited me there for like a couple days, just practice with him.
Oh, cool.
Which is really nice. Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you able to pick his brain a little bit? Is there anything that you picked up from Rory?
Well, the most disappointing thing I think I ever made is like he told me, he said Haotong just moved to Jupiter. We become a neighborhood, and we can practice every day and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, this place is too wide for me. And I really enjoy Shanghai. And he goes, okay, that's fine. And then now look, I was like, oh, I should have bought a house there. Back then, I would have been so rich right now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Now you're slumming it in LA, right?
Yeah. But anyway, it's good. Yeah.
Well, hey Charlie, do you mind pulling up the video of Haotong? I don't know if you've got it loaded. If you do, it'd be great. Of the one from him at the DP World Tour at Wentworth. This is an all-time look, Haotong. Can you see this right here? Look at this. Are you able to see this, Haotong?
Yeah.
Well,
people doesn't understand.
Where are you heading off to here in this robe? You going to get some laps in?
I got some cigars and goggles.
Yeah, what are you doing? You just heading to swim? What are you up to?
Yeah, I just heading to the Healthy Center because I'm honorary member at the I'm honorary member at the Wentworth because I know the owner very, very well.
Oh, that's
and
so cool.
And every year when we play that event, I just stay in the clubhouse. There's 12, 15 rooms hiding in the clubhouse.
Wow.
So that's why I'm just wearing that stuff straight to the health center, basically like that. But people doesn't understand. Yeah,
I love
but
it, man.
yeah, but it's nice.
You like to have a good time. There's no doubt about it. You don't take yourself too seriously, which I love.
Like, Dan, this is going to be a year where we're going to really find out if prediction markets are going to kind of work beyond what we currently know. Because while they are expanding and other companies are certainly getting into it, we're getting finally more pushback from states all across the country, and in particular, Nevada, Massachusetts, seemingly are trying to lead the forefront.
Newswire. Only on SportsGrid.
The level of hockey is being played. Like, if you're not really into the NHL, you should watch this and you will enjoy it. Like, it's a different level of hockey. Like, the NHL, basically, there's like 6 really good guys on each team. And in the Olympics, like, every guy is good. Like, it's next level. It's something to behold.
Winter Games Central. Only on SportsGrid.
George Rutschman is an interesting one here. I mean, this was somebody that we were told was going to be a superstar. I feel like we've done this now with back-to-back young catchers on Baltimore that they've taken. They've taken Matt Wieters. Remember when they took him super high and everyone thought he was the second coming? Then they took Adley Rutschman. I guess the good news is they have Sam Basallo, who's supposed to be fantastic too, but can't whiff on 3 like that, can you?
Fantasy Sports Today. Only on SportsGrid.
Class is in session. Today, let's talk about the teaser. A teaser is a multi-leg bet where you shift the point spread in your favor. You get better numbers, but every selection has to win. It doesn't matter what you bet if you don't have the insights. Tune into SportsGrid and get ahead of the class.
I've been over here just off camera laughing so hard that my face hurts. So I'm going to do my best to get through this. So Haotong, this is how we kind of finish all of our interviews, a little segment we call Short-Sighted. We're going to kind of run through a series of questions pretty quickly to close this thing out. And we're going to start with Smylie opened up this interview talking about your love for gaming, okay?
Yep.
And it's appropriate because it's the Olympics right now. I want your medal podium, okay? Bronze, silver, and gold of your all-time favorite games, okay?
Bronze, silver, gold, all-time favorite game. What I mean?
Like video games.
Like your third, second, and first favorite video games that you played.
Oh,
ever.
video games.
Yes. Like the video, yeah.
Well, well, I like to play. Well, bronze will be 2K basketball.
Oh, love 2K.
Yeah.
Who's your team? Who's your team in 2K?
Oh, wow. Used to Lakers with when Kobe's there.
Yeah.
I'm still using that though. I still play with that. And the second one will be let me see, video game. I try to remember last time I played a video game.
It doesn't have to be now. Could have been back in the day.
Yeah, it could just be all time.
We don't have time to play video games either anymore.
Right.
I'll give you mine. Mine would have been Call of Duty, FIFA. Gosh, Fortnite would have been the
Oh,
bronze.
FIFA. I gamble a lot on FIFA with my mate.
Yeah, FIFA's
I say FIFA as the second.
Okay.
Second. The favorite one is gonna be the do you know Black Wukong on PlayStation 5?
No.
It's like the first AAA game in history made by Chinese.
Okay.
Chinese company, yeah.
Okay.
It's that damn good. You guys should try.
All right, we got to look this up. We got to stream this.
Black Wukong.
Black Wukong. Okay, we're gonna stream this on the Smylie Show once we get our hands on a copy of that. All right, perfect.
Got it.
All right, second question for you is I read somewhere you played golf with Yao Ming. I want you to rate his golf game on a scale of 1 to 10, so we can get a sense for Yao Ming the golfer.
Can I go like -10?
I want to know how do they make clubs? Can they even make clubs that fit him properly?
Dude, that swing weight was so heavy and so long, it just doesn't make any sense. Actually, the other Chinese basketball player called Yi Jianlian, he used to play for Nats.
Bucks, right? Yeah.
He's a lot better golfer.
Okay, cool. All right.
Actually, Yao Ming told me like at one pro am he said he absolutely hates this game. Like he doesn't even know why he's there.
Hey, hey, Charlie, do you remember that orange, like it was a big orange face driver? It was called the power hitter, I think.
Yes,
Do you
yes.
remember that thing?
Yeah, huh?
Oh,
Like
yeah, it's
the
kind of
infomercials?
something like that. Yeah,
infomercials?
It's like
yeah,
what they
yeah.
need. It's like, it's
Yeah.
actually just like,
Yeah.
this is Haotong, or not Haotong, this is Yao
Yao
Ming's
Ming.
driver.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I love
yeah.
it.
Basically like that. Yeah.
Okay, so then going off of that, I want you to assign like a golf handicap, you know, like an index you play to your basketball game.
Oh my God, basketball game. Like in reality.
Like if you were, you know, if I'm like a 5 handicap, like for your basketball game, your skill at the game of basketball, what handicap would that be? What number would you give yourself?
You mean in video game?
No, like in real life.
Oh my God, I couldn't even shoot.
Oh, really?
I couldn't even hoop.
Oh, wow.
I'm so sucked, man.
Oh, man, that's a
Yeah.
disappointment.
Dude, I used to play actually alright when I was like 10 years old. Since I picked up golf, I'm so bad.
No. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, we're not going to give you. He doesn't even keep an index. We'll say that for him there. All right,
I
so-
would say my handicap is like similar to Yao Ming's golf skill.
Okay, all right, there you go. That's fair. That's fair. All right, fourth question for you is: what is the golf course that you haven't played in the whole world that you most want to play?
Oh, definitely Cypress Point. I heard a lot of guys mention that.
All right, we'll work on that. We can work on that for you.
Yeah, I actually have a relationship to go there, but I just don't have the time. But I really want to play that course. I heard it really good because my favorite golf course is Pebble Beach.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that's why I want to play that one. Experience something like probably better quality. I don't know.
It's a good place. It's a really good
Yeah.
place. Okay, now I want to go back in time to 2015. Okay, and I want you to use golf terms, like almost like you're a broadcaster, like Smylie, to describe the first pitch you threw out at the Oakland A's game.
You threw a pitch to the Oakland A's game?
Yeah.
Dude, I did. And that guy didn't even catch my ball. That guy didn't expect. Dude, that guy probably saw me as, yeah, I was throw 100% there. That guy didn't expect I throw that hard. They probably saw me as a Chinese.
So
Seriously, I was quite pissed off that because after that pitch, he gave me an autograph. He goes, nice throw, nice pitch, kids. And I'm like, dude, I holding that baseball was so dirty because it hit the ground, man. Kind of disrespectful, dude.
Oh my God.
we gotta track down that catcher. I gotta figure out who's catching for the A's in 2015.
Yes, I was like,
AJ
God, I was
Krzyzewski or
so
something.
pissed.
It's so good.
I think I figured out what words he picked up from Kevin Hart, by the way.
Yes.
I think so too. All right, so okay, next question for you is: so I read you first moved to the States in like mid 2010s. You're living kind of in the Orlando area.
Yeah.
You were telling Smylie your Chick-fil-A order. What was the first American food you had that was like Haotong Li's favorite American food? Like the first thing we were like, I ate this all the time. I loved it.
Oh, all the time. I don't have all time, but I do have a magic food back the days.
Okay.
I remember one year, like 2015 in Bogota, I shot a 74 for the first round. I was so pissed. 75. I was so pissed, and I had a straight because end up quite late. I straight went to McDonald's. Had 3 Big Macs. I finished with 3 Big Macs sandwich. On the next day, I shot 7 under. Since that 7 under, every time I had a very bad score, I will went to McDonald's.
And you get how many Big Macs?
3 Big Macs.
I tell you what, Haotong, I visited China with my family when I was in high school, and I remember going to the Chinese McDonald's.
Oh, it was so much better, man.
I got the Big Mac. I think we were in Beijing. I got the Big Mac, and they had the green tea Frappuccino.
Yeah.
It made the Starbucks. I was like, this
Yeah.
is so much better than the American McDonald's.
Yeah,
The Chinese
yeah.
Big Macs are really
Yeah.
Obviously, I wanted to play golf. Like, I grew up in England. I came to America on a scholarship because my aspiration was to play the European Tour. And then once I got to America, it was like the PGA Tour. And I think I'd always had kind of this affinity for like the swing and coaching and teaching and tinkering is probably the best way to say it. I'd say that's probably, which is a dangerous road to go, right?
The Smylie Show, only on SportsGrid.
Lewis's defense, the best in conference play, which includes the best three-point shooting percentage against and also two-point shooting percentage against. You take a look at Loyola's offense, we pointed out to you the worst in conference play, and also they turn the basketball over 22% of the time, which basically means 1 out of every 4 times up the court, Joe, they don't even get a shot off. They're going to get their doors blown off tonight.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid.
Class is in session. Today, let's talk about the teaser. A teaser is a multi-leg bet where you shift the point spread in your favor. You get better numbers, but every selection has to win. It doesn't matter what you bet if you don't have the insights. Tune into SportsGrid and get ahead of the class.
The level of hockey is being played. Like, if you're not really into the NHL, you should watch this and you will enjoy it. Like, it's a different level of hockey. Like, the NHL, basically, there's like 6 really good guys on each team. And in the Olympics, like, every guy is good. Like, it's next level. It's something to behold.
Winter Games Central, only on SportsGrid.
I say LA is good, New York's good. Oh, you say best city, right?
Yeah, like the best city with a tour stop, like a PGA Tour stop.
I say New York.
Yeah.
Man, New York got everything. New York
Okay.
is the best, just like Shanghai.
But they don't have a tour stop though, do they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're getting into the weeds here.
Yeah,
Charlie.
that's a technicality.
Yeah.
That's a technicality.
True.
That's fair. That's fair.
And
We'll
that's
put the
it's not Haotong's fault. That's the tour's fault.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
fair. Northern Trust
Yeah.
used to be there, right? I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So last 2 for you, kid. The first one is I read that you're a Sunderland supporter. Is that your team? That's still?
I was, yeah.
The
That's
show.
what,
He likes the show, probably.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
someone
just,
saw that,
I just like throw to the peoples.
Did you have a favorite player? Favorite Black Cats player of all time?
No, I think it's because the story behind it is because my old caddy, which is now he caddy for Bobby Mack,
Oh.
and he's a Sunderland fan, but he always received so much every time he mentioned that, always received so much from other peoples. He goes like, apparently he told me it's like a PGA Tour player drop all the way down to mini tour and win everything in mini tour and couldn't get it back to the league again.
Well, they're back now, and they're like playing good this season. So
really?
Yeah, they're playing great.
No way.
Like mid-table. Yeah, they finally did it.
Oh my
They
God!
finally
I
did it,
probably
yeah.
start sports then now.
You got to get it back. You got to get it
Yeah,
back. All right.
yeah.
All right. Last question for you is: I want to know whose idea was to stamp Haotong is the most handsome man in China on the back of your lob wedge. You remember that lob wedge?
Yeah, is it not true?
That's not true.
No,
is it
is
not
it not
true?
true? You're doubting me.
I'm
Come on,
not
dude.
doubting. I'm not
You're
doubting.
doubting me.
I'm not doubting you. I just want to know the details behind it.
Yeah, I was like somehow like I think at that point we just talk about like how handsome I am, and then one of the tour rep just stamped that and hand to me like randomly, and I was like, wow, this is actually quite cool. And then the day I got that wedge, I immediately took a picture and I sent to Phil Mickelson. And he texts me back, goes, Haotong, shame for your country. That's pretty Phil Mickelson.
Well, Haotong, that was fantastic, and I got to close by saying happy. I believe it's happy you're the horse. We're entering the year
Yeah.
of the horse, right?
Yeah,
There we go. Happy.
yeah.
You're the pig, correct?
Yeah, year of the pig.
All right. And Smylie, I think you're the goat, and I'm you're the dragon. So here we go. Those are our
Oh,
Chinese zodiacs, and
Yeah,
happy
we
year
all
of the
got
horse.
we all got good animals.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All
Did you know
right.
that? Did you look it up, Charlie?
Yeah.
Okay, what am I?
You're the goat.
Goat.
Sick.
Goat and
Yeah.
goat actually and pig are very matched.
Okay. So,
Oh, there
That's
you go.
that's probably why I like to talk to you, Smiley.
so what is the goat? Like, give me some more. Tell me how.
Just very kindness. Most goat are very kindness.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
There
then
you
the
go.
goat. There the goat.
There you go.
Yeah.
And there the goat. And there the goat. That's all, Smiley. You want to wrap this thing up?
Yeah,
buddy?
I'll wrap. Haotong. All right. So where are you playing next? Where are we gonna see you?
Palm Beach Garden.
So we will see
Cognizant.
Haotong Li at the Cognizant. And then are you just
Yeah.
playing everything you get into right now?
I probably gonna hopefully I can play my way into Players Championship.
Yeah.
And then after Player Championship I probably take a 1 week off, need to do something back in China. And then prepare for the Masters. I think I play first two before Masters, and then
Okay.
will be my third week.
Amazing. All right. So I guess I didn't ask you this. So you're thinking about moving to Dallas, but do you still have family, of course, in Shanghai that you'll just go stay with them for just a occasional off week?
No, my family actually all in my sister's place right now, but
Okay.
but they just back and forth.
Okay. So it's easy to just hop on a flight to Shanghai.
Yeah.
Like okay. How long is that flight?
It's like the 13 hours.
Golly.
I think it's the most reason why I moved to Dallas is also there's
Yeah.
direct flight every
okay.
day
All right.
to
Well,
Shanghai.
13
And then-
hours to watch nothing but Kevin Hart specials and Haotong Li just cracking up on an airplane.
Yeah, making sure you guys making sure I met Kevin Hart one day.
Please.
Okay.
All right. Or maybe whoever's
work on
listening, if he has a relationship with Kevin
Yeah.
Hart, we got to make this
Yeah.
Haotong Li Kevin Hart thing happen on the golf course. Like we need these guys playing
A
with
pro-am. A pro-am.
Oh, that'd be
Perfect.
great.
Oh, it'd be so good.
That'd be nice.
Amazing. All right. Well, happy Chinese New Year to you, Haotong. Thank you for the
Thank you,
time.
boys.
And see you in Palm Beach, buddy.
Yeah. Cheers,
All right,
boys.
see you.
Take care.
We'll see you next week on the Golf Channel. This has been The Smylie Show.
One check, one stroke of a pen, $43 million that you now have to spend in free agency. Ain't it fun?
Yeah, you take the money out of the left pocket, you put it in the right pocket, basically, Donnie. But you also free up the ability to be able to sign other players. Nobody did
Love
this
it.
better than the Patriots and Tom Brady in his career, right?
The Early Line. Only on SportsGrid.
The expectations were big for this team coming into this season. They've struggled to live up to them. When you think about the 4 losses for Purdue, they've really felt ugly. Iowa State smashed this team in their building. They dropped the game to UCLA and followed it up by losing at home to Illinois.
Game time decisions. Only on SportsGrid.
Not only do you have like, oh, well, we don't know we're going to play an arbitration for our top pitcher in school ball. He gets the $30 million. You go and get Valdez, who's 32 years old, and you pay 3 years, $115. Now you have a legitimate 1-2 punch and still have Flaherty in that lineup as well. If you're looking at a move singularly that I didn't expect to happen here and loved it, Detroit's move to get Framber Valdez, sensational for me.
Pro Baseball Today. Only on SportsGrid.
George Rutschman is an interesting one here. I mean, this was somebody that we were told was going to be a superstar. I feel like we've done this now with back-to-back young catchers on Baltimore that they've taken. They've taken Matt Wieters. Remember when they took him super high and everyone thought he was the second coming? Then they took Adley Rutschman. I guess the good news is they have Sam Basallo, who's supposed to be fantastic too, but can't whiff on 3 like that, can you?
Fantasy Sports Today. Only on SportsGrid.